Snowy Science, Shake, Rattle, and Roll, and Monkey Business are just some of the great titles of programs for preschoolers throughout the winter and spring at the library. Abby Brown is with us to talk about these great educational and fun activities. Abby is the library's early literacy specialist. And Abby, I mentioned some of these great titles. Give us an idea of what's in store for preschoolers this winter and spring.
Sure. Well, each semester we try to have lots of hands-on activities happening for all of our patrons that are 5 and under. So we have 6 different programs happening this spring. For our youngest patrons, the 2 and unders, we have Shake, Rattle, and Roll, which is a fun percussion class that they can come with their caregiver and play drums and shake, maracas. It's and all kinds of music for the youngest age. And then we have science programming happening, Snowy Science, and we have a workshop about transportation called Trains, Planes, and Hot Air Balloons that is a musical activity, but also surrounding things that go, which is very popular with the preschool set. We have an art workshop happening. We always try to do collect, things that we can connect to literacy. So it's Curious George based this year, so lots of fun.
And these programs are all free. Some require registration.
They do. Sometimes, especially for art workshops, we have a limited number of materials, so we have to cap it at a certain number. But yeah, so that information is available on our website.
The website, and check with your local branch for times and dates at your branch. Now, most people know of our regular story times that happen all year at virtually all of our library locations. How do all these activities fit in with the library's mission, and what is the library's mission when it comes to reaching young children?
Well, we have in our strategic plan a few different points that highlight young children. One of them is that we want to provide a lot of different rich experiences for them. So that's through our regular story times and packaged programming. We try to provide experiences that would be difficult to get other places, and especially for free. So science, arts, music, very enriching for young children. We also always try to connect back to our collection. So every program you'll be able to, if you get really inspired, learn more by checking out books. And we also try to, at every workshop, have kind of a component for the caregivers to be able to continue and extend the learning at home, because that's such an important component for young children.
Right. Now, your job as early literacy specialist, how exciting is that for you? And exactly what is your charge? What do you do?
Oh, it's very exciting. I think I'm one of the luckiest people in the library with the audience that I get to work with. So I develop programs and initiatives that serve our youngest audience and the people that care for them. So not just parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles, but also educators and child care leaders. And so we try to do things that will build their literacy and language skills and help them be prepared for kindergarten.
Well, we hear a lot these days about what it takes to prepare children adequately for academic success. What is the latest thinking about what parents should be doing before a child even enters school to get them ready and to get them on the road to literacy?
Well, there are a few things that they can do every day. Well, one, of course, is to read. We love that at the library. Also, to talk with your child. We really want parents to, be engaged in conversation with their children. They pick up vocabulary that way. Singing is another great thing. It helps build, that rhyming awareness, and also playing. That's another sort of social interaction piece that builds communication, language skills. And then writing, giving your children, opportunities to use crayons and pencils and pens to, even when they're what we call emergent, literacy, when they're not writing words yet, those scribbles still are valuable in the spectrum of learning to read.
And the library is a great place to come for that, because the programs are free and it offers parents a chance to get their children socialized as well. So now, coming up, we have a special program in March and April. We want to make sure that we give some discussion to what's called the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra Teddy Bear Series. What is that all about?
Yes, so this is our second year partnering with the Symphony to offer teddy bear concerts, and we invite our patrons to come and bring their furry friends with them, their stuffed friends, and view a very brief symphony production that is wonderful, because it's only about 25 minutes, so it's the perfect length for those young children. And then afterwards they get to handle some child-sized instruments. So it's a great opportunity and meet some of the musicians for families to come. And if they came last year, it's a new production this year called The Big Note. So if you saw the Giants violin, it's a new one this year, so come back.
And it takes place right back here at the auditorium here at Central Library, the Clues Auditorium, on March 11th and 12th. and April 28th at 11 a.m. Free, and bring furry friends.
Yes.
They're more than welcome.
Yes.
Once again, to wrap up the preschool programs throughout the winter and spring, what are some of the great titles? Again, they're so fun to hear.
We have parent and preschooler yoga with a partnership with the YMCA. We have Snowy Science. We have Monkey Business, which is Curious George art workshop. We have Little Farmers Market with the health department. We have Shake, Rattle, and Roll, which is the baby instrument class, and then trains, planes, boats, and hot air balloons.
A lot of fun and good literacy skills being developed
Yes.
as well. Abby Brown, early literacy specialist with the library. Again, check with your local branch or go on the library's website for times, dates, and locations, ndpl.org.